Okay, we are starting this video specifically because we have our 40 police bike, history since new, factory custom order by Eddie, the original buyer. Massive documentation of custom orders. Just can't argue with the motorcycle. We had one guy try to do it recently. He turned out looking stupid when I got to Seattle Police Museum on the phone. So a bike that's this documented, it's like, okay, whatever. If you really want to try, go ahead. We have factory Egyptian white, custom order, factory custom chrome package. Little beauties, front siren, the blue and the little guide light, the red and the little beauties, you know, it's the complete package. It's the real deal. We just showed you some stuff that I wasn't even aware of. I really went and looked at both 40s next to each other because the guy asked me for a comparison video with the guys on Instagram. So we learned some new stuff about the manifolds that nobody else knew. Most people don't have two 40s sitting next to each other, you know. One of the guys that sent me a massive pile of information. The problem is people have pictures, hey, they put it up online, and what's behind the picture? So you have to know how to piece the dots together. You have to have other information to actually connect the dot. Now buddy of mine, Jeff Kaufman, a bunch of the other guys over the years, we've all seen right-hand side shifters, right-hand side tanks. I have personally, myself, never seen an original paint right-hand side shifter on a Knucklehead or big flathead that I can recall. Doesn't mean it hasn't happened, I just don't recall seeing it. But we all have known, the guys have been around, that Harley Davidson Indian have made, I'm assuming at the start of the special order system, which started way back in the teens. You could get special order stuff done. And very common in the 30s, very common pre-war, and very competitive in the era of the Great Depression. The local dealer would visit the PD and basically push them to have an ordinance pushed, or the city council or the local county, where you're basically ordering a Harley or Indian to Harley or Indian specs. We showed you an invoice with supporting letters that basically was spelling out this has to be a Harley because it had to be this size, this, that, and it spelled out very specifically. You're buying a Harley Davidson, you're not buying a motorcycle for the local PD. It got very competitive, and the first thing they tried to do was, well, it has to be a left-hand side shifter or a right-hand side shifter because Harleys or Indians were opposite side shifters. So I put that invoice up, and people were like, well, I don't believe that. There's always a doubter, whatever. So it's one thing to have a restored bike. A restored bike is an artist's rendition of what might have happened. But we, thanks to a guy on Facebook, have a photo. Now, we showed you on the bikes pre-war, you got a sweated fork and a 9-bolt horn. That's the way it came. So I can't quite document this machine as far as what year it is. But we definitely have a right-hand side shifter. It's obviously new with the officer riding the bike. We have a tank with some kind of striping on both sides. You know, maybe that's a badge that got taken off or left off. Same thing on the fenders. Maybe it got painted over by request. I can't quite make it out in the photo. It's got a 40 or 41 style toolbox with the 41 style muffler. So whether it's a late 40 or a 41, I can't tell in the photo. I really can't tell for sure. So there it is. Factory right side shifter. Obviously datable photo to the day. You cannot argue with that you have a factory right side shifter. Right there, put up or shut up. That's documentation. Where'd it come from? The Harley Davidson archives. Boo! So sad, too bad. Can't argue with it. No, it's a 40 or 41, debatable. Doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. But you got a factory right side shifter right there in the photo. Okay, guys? Those factory custom orders, man, they went a long way, guys. Went a long way. All kinds of cool stuff was done pre-war. Most of it was cool stuff, not just standard factory. Most of it was cool stuff. Harley Davidson wanted that business. They wanted that extra money. It's just how it was. Called Great Depression. Get all the money you can or you're going to die. See you guys later.